Whether you've been drawing for a while or you've just started, this video is for those beginners who want to get better, because without these three things, mistakes will happen. My name's Cal, and this channel is dedicated to inspiring your creativity. Let's get into it. Step 1. References. I cannot express how important this is. As children, we all learn to draw by tracing or copying other images, and then somewhere along the way we start hearing a critical voice which says things like, "You're trash if you trace or copy. You must only freehand your art like Picasso or just give up right now." And that voice couldn't be more wrong. References are the foundation of a good drawing. You should be using references for everything, even when you're experienced, especially when you're experienced. Because drawing is a creative endeavor. When you try freehand, you end up losing the lines and shapes required to create a good picture, and you end up focusing on the logical side of your brain, which wants to see a full human body without any shapes or lines at all. And this battle between the left and right sides of your brain always creates a bad drawing. Ignore the image you want to draw, and just draw what you see. Not the full image, but the broken down parts of the image, the lines and shapes in each section. Once the drawing is complete, it will look much better. Don't let hundreds of things like perspective, line work, shape, volume, shading clutter your mind. Your reference will provide those things for you. For this reason, references are God. Step 2. Line work. Stop shading and cross-hatching and coloring and studying anatomy. All of that stuff comes after practicing your line work. And I don't mean a little practice. I mean a lot. You might think your lines are fine or stylish, but they're not. The best thing you can ever do is learn your lines. So grab that reference from step 1 and start copying each line. Not just the shape and direction of the lines, but the weight of the pressure and the speed at which you draw them. Here's an example of speed. If you draw too slow, you end up with these jiggly, hesitant lines. If you draw too fast, you end up with bad weight and inconsistent direction. But if you find the middle ground that is perfect for you, you get a perfect line. If references are the foundation for a drawing, lines are the scaffolding and the frame. So before you learn shadow theory or anatomy, learn line work, and those other subjects will come much easier. Step 3. Right brain. Remember that battle I mentioned between the left brain and the right brain? Step 3 is all about learning to listen to the right brain. That's your creative one. Sound difficult? It is, but there's a super easy exercise to help you master it, and it sounds kind of ridiculous, but it works. Flip your reference upside down. This is how you train yourself to copy lines and shapes without your left brain constantly shouting, "Look at the full image! Look at it!" Practicing references this way teaches you to focus on those small sections, and eventually, when you look at images and objects in real life, your brain will begin to see the shapes, shadows, and the lines that make up everything. This is how an illustrator sees the world. Now, obviously don't draw with your references upside down every single day. It's just an exercise to keep you practiced at listening to your right brain. Even when your final image comes out all wonky, like this, the exercise itself will keep you visualizing things the right way. And that's it. So long as you practice those 3 steps, you can dive into any drawing lessons you like. As long as you have references, good line work, and a right thinking brain, people will forgive you for getting anatomy wrong or shading incorrectly. All that complicated stuff comes later, and when it does, you'll already be a master. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, just hit that subscribe button, and let's hang out and make art.